Yours truly, Adrian Dragonborn being reborn. Yours truly, Adrian Hannah Dragon. On this Mount Outremont, Mount Royal, Hawk Island, Montreal. That's the first day that I'm doing a workout here. You can see I've consecrated, dedicated, blessed this little hole there, which I've just did a first video of about 66 minutes. I've cleared it, and I cleared all these rocks. You can see this is part of the mountain. You can see there the rocks. See the big rocks there? See? That's rocks of the mountain. This is called Outremont, other mountain. The other one is Mount Royal, and the other one is, of course, Westmount. As you can see, rock formations there, hard rock, natural on this mountain. And you're still about to do a workout, special general war integrated body training system, right here in this first time that I do it here. Already did a little bit of a warm-up for the mission, vision, and philosophy of the dancing goddess in the Dragon Empire. Yours truly, Dragon Zero, captain founder of the Dragon Army, priestess, H, dancing goddess in the Dragon Empire, one empire under the sun, on the stars on earth. Oh, peace. This workout is dedicated to the ongoing 10-day special general war integrated body training system. Yesterday, September 1st, started a special holy 10-day purification, cleaning, reordering right of my room, office, and temple in this Hawk Island, Montreal, and the consecration, dedication of the dancing goddess, and the Dragon Empire, which is a non-sectarian empire, universal revolutionary centrist, and declared to begin the operation ensuring freedom as, of course, Operation Enduring Freedom ended. And now we must ensure freedom, Canada, US, North America, our allies, NATO, by creating the International Citizen Integrated Social Security Force, aka the Dragon Army. By securing the three elements of civilization: food, housing, and transport for all. Once we have ensured those three elements, secured those three elements for all of the allies, citizens, supporters of the dancing goddess in the Dragon Empire, we can encourage people to volunteer, work out, train, exercise, socially reward themselves, do art, and breach the final solution to the growing specialization that has occurred since 1984 by this integration and learning about all the other industries and cross-sector volunteering and integration and learning and doing, and more loving, more loving, more loving. See this video, you're an ally, supporter, citizen, start hugging. Fellow allies, supporters, citizens, start hugging, start kissing. You gotta be will though, without no forcing. Let's work out. gonna be working out here with the rocks. See, this is about 10 pounds. More or less. Maybe 15, close to 20. Beautiful tiny spider. Do not kill the spiders, holy messengers from the goddess. Yes, I said goddess. Like 7 word. Goddess. There's no God without a goddess. Just like freedom still a fence. This is about 25. Maybe even 30 pounds. I have a good grip on it. That's a good workout with this one. This is about 7-11, something like that. It's not that heavy. This one is heavier. It's about anywhere from minimum 37 to 50, 61, 66, 77. Beautiful pyramid. Like. It's about 3 to 5 pounds, maybe 6.1. I would say it's 3.7, maybe 5 pounds. It's like 2 liters, 2 kilos, maybe close to 5 pounds, not more, I don't think. Maybe 6, 7, 7 max, max, max pounds. This one's a bit heavier, 20. Ah. Look at the beautiful spider. See? Where my eye is. See the spider? This means that the goddess that dances with her brother the sun, the little sister of the infinite space, infinite stars goddess above, has blessed this place to be a good gymnasium for yours truly, Dragon Zero, Captain, founder of the Dragon Empire, for world peace and working out these rocks right here in this Mount Outremont, has been blessed by this beautiful spider right there. Another spider, double blessed. This is the third spider I see. And the third one, come baby. Come baby. Ah, run away. It's okay. So God is blessed. There's another one. It's safe. I didn't crush it. It went that way. So I leave that way and the other one's there. Just put it, see it's here. It's going now. So don't kill spiders, holy to the goddess. That means that here, the next 3 months, September 2nd, beginning of the month today, my rent is paid. I'm good until October, got food to survive, got a meal right there. September, October, November, maybe even 3.5 months, depending if it's gonna snow or not, and even if it snows. So 93 days. This is the first workout here. I'm gonna try to do 93 workouts here by Christmas. In theory, it's possible. Since September, October, November, 90 days, December 24th. Maybe not, but nonetheless we'll do. Finish until get the 300. John Warren integrated total body training system. It's about 25 minimum, 31, 37, 36 pounds. It's about 15, maybe 22, 26 max. Oh, one hand is. Yeah. So a little flat, it's like 11, 10. There's a gun. Mother Nature gun. It's about 5, maybe 3.7, 4.2. Very important is to hydrate with a bottle of water. Extremely important. Hydrate. Hydrate, hydrate. HYDRATE, Dragon Army. Hydrate, that's an order. All ALL orders given by yours truly, Dragon Zero, must be obeyed. The order will be giving that yours truly will not follow, execute, do. And all orders will be given to secure, ensure freedom by the three elements of civilization: food, housing, and transport, by a public-private partnership for all. Encourage people to work out, train, exercise, keep hygienic, clean environmental in public, and the balance between the public and the private domains. Who streets? Public domain. The dancing goddess. The Dragon Empire. World peace. International justice. Global freedom. Secured. New world order of joy. Pleasure and purpose. The body is a temple for both pleasure and purpose. It's about 31 to 50. This is about 7, maybe less. 4.2 pounds, pounds, pounds. It's about 5. This looks like a heart, a pyramid. Pyramid heart. Ah! Ah! Oh, this is the heaviest ever yet. Just about minimum 37. Could be 70. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, more than 50 maybe. Minimum 37. Minimum 37.9. Almost 38 minimum. Could be even close to 70 pounds. Beautiful shape. Feel it. No pain, no gain. Hydrate. This is about 50. Ah. 7 pounds. 10 maybe. What I'm gonna do now is I'm going to take rocks and put it circle consecration to the dancing goddess who dances with her brother's son. Yours truly, Adrian Hannah Dragon, Dragon Zero, captain founder of the dancing goddess of the Dragon Empire. It's about 50 maybe. Ooh. Shit. Hydrate, HYDR. 80. Empty. Look, Spider is back. Holy spiders of the goddess that dances with her bird of sun. The little sister of the goddess of infinite space, infinite stars above. Sending a kiss for regeneration for this one. See? Down we go. So blessed circle for the goddess that dances with her bird of sun. That is heavy. Oh, there's another spider. The circle is triple blessed. There's a spider. There, there, and there, and there, and there, and there, there, and there. Up, 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 up. And there, and there, and now we have a circle. Now all these rocks back in the circle. Dragon Zero, Dragon Empire Dancing Goddess, Dragon Empire Nature, the greatest started gymnasium right here. Found a piece of glass, so I'm not gonna leave it behind. It's dangerous somebody else comes. Not that sharp, but recycle it. Oh, this has to go back. Oh. Pyramid. Heart. Circle complete. Dragon Zero, Dragon Empire, Dancing Goddess Gym. Nature right here, Mount Outremont. Yours truly, Adrian H. Dragonborn, being reborn, Adrian Hannah Dragon. Keep my holy, sacred, and divine name out of your mouth. If it's not for a blessing, yours truly, Dragon Zero. This was a good workout. I'm sore. I feel it. Right there. It's gonna be my treat once I get back to headquarters. Big piece of chicken mixed. $5 Canadian. Chicken. Once I get back to headquarters, gonna be my dinner. Fasting today, coffee fast. Probably gonna have some big old mad. And yeah. Once we back to headquarters. Big piece of chicken, two types of potatoes, a salad and a sauce, cutlery, recycle, $5 Canadian. Nobody sponsored me privately or publicly. I just wanted to share that. Once I get back to headquarters, it's 3:56 p.m. EST. So once I get back to headquarters, then, until then, I can't eat. World War III workout. There we go. Backpack is not that heavy. Although I have some cheese, some hava, and I washed the Hawk mask. These pants and these. A gift by my friend, oftentimes teacher, the one I love and call sisterhood, to that trinity of friend, teacher, sister, as a fourth dimension of being for the moment my one and only financial sponsor. Buying the best army pants ever had in this life. The Hawk mask, best mask ever had. And these running shoes, which I did the workout now. So I'll leave and make sure I don't leave any material that will not biodegrade. Circle is complete with stones round about this workout. So gonna come back here, gonna do workouts here regularly, part of the general war integrated total body training system workout. It's gonna be a full marching session for yours truly, because I came to that way. I am going to be going back that way. Could go round about the mountain. However, I'm gonna take a path that I never took before, at least in filming. And so you can see all these rocks. I'm gonna put this cup in my pocket. And marching home, from here anywhere between a minimum of 93 minutes to get back to headquarters to a maximum of 3 hours. This space probably 2 hours and a half. It's 3:58 ESTP in Hawk Island, Montreal. Looks like a little bit of rain. Has to be a bit cloudy, but maybe not. I'm a bit hungry. I gotta say, I haven't had breakfast. I have had a cup of coffee. It's 2 cups of coffee, and I had a. What did I have? No, I didn't have any breakfast. I wish I could have had a big omelet or something, some sausage, something. On a strict budget for breakfast. Remember the motto, or that is the anthem of the Dancing Goddess and the Dragon Empire, which are one empire under the sun and stars on earth. In that, the motto, there will be no official lyrics, but it will be the sounds on music, and music will be fused. It was fused of classic rock, rap, techno music, and it will be children laughing and children loving and children playing. That will be the anthem of the Dancing Goddess and the Dragon Empire. No lyrics, could be 7 minutes 18 seconds, or shorter version 37 seconds or 93 seconds, or 4 minutes and 18 intermediate. See, with all these rocks here, could work out a lot here. See, regular mountain rocks. Just worked out. Great workout. First time did it there. A workout. I noticed it a few days ago. Actually, I noticed it yesterday on my march, which should premiere about now. It started at 3 p.m. EST on YouTube. Maybe one viewer is viewing that right now. Now to 3 seconds of Dragon. 0 goes to the priestess. Well, the goddess is gonna turn it off. Anyhow, oh, there's another one that could be good for the other workout. It's just that in this one, would have to bring them from around, which there are plenty of rocks to work out. But on this mountain, no lack thereof just now. You can see here different sizes. See, a rock like this one. Some for heavy, and one for medium, light, medium, heavy, and anywhere in between. Super light, super heavy, like this one here. Yeah. Plenty of rocks on the way. Yours truly marching back. As I said, now it's premiering yours truly video on YouTube. They haven't shut down my channel yet. Not even one sponsor, official sponsor, nobody donated it yet to my YouTube channel or commissioned the video, workout video, or anybody willingly loving to commission a video or rant video, philosophical video, dedicate a workout video. Say I want to do a dedicated 300 workout. Yours truly Dragon 0, dedicated to XYZ, your pet, to yourself, to a friend or whoever. Let me know. My official volunteer representative, Red Ciel Ayel work. That's great. 2 great rocks to work out. Maybe next time we'll do a random marching rocks. So now I can push it. I gotta go work out today. arms, chest, upper body, thighs, and now of course marching home. See, rocks, see. We'll find rocks to work out with everywhere here. And you can see the big rock formation in the mountain. This is one of this side. There are 3 peaks, 3 mountains, if you will. This is man-made though. That's like poetry on it. That's man-made. So the mountain system is really tripartite. It's 1, 2, 3. It's 3 peaks. Mount Royal, where is the highest elevation point. Westmount, where is a lot of more residential. Richest, most affluent in terms of finance, not necessarily merit. Look at that moss. See all that moss? Not necessarily a merit or talent. There's a nice rocks there. So like this one. Not necessarily merit or talent. So much of the wealth is inherited 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th generation. But like this one, see. This one has a heavy one. Generation. One's lighter ones. So just maybe next time a video from there to here. I'm gonna do. See. All those spot with all the bigger rocks. See like this. And see even here. Right here. Could be a good workout. Seems to be a hole here. Well, that looks like it's man-made for sure. That is a canal. It doesn't look like it's in use anymore, but that is man-made for sure. You can see how it's used by the hands of somebody maybe in the 1930s. Those grandchildren probably still exist or not. It doesn't seem to be in use, but probably had the use before. See other rocks there, and there's plenty of rocks here. Wow, this hell of a workout right here at the gymnasium, the Dragon Gym right here in nature. Nature is the greatest artist. Nature is our friend, as long as we don't abuse, and seems like we have. My trinity on COVID, I said it, I will say it, and I am saying it now. First and foremost, do not know what caused COVID. Second, I believe it was snakes to human beings which transmitted the virus. And third, since do not know for sure what had transmitted it for sure, cannot rule out another possibility, XYZ, being man-made, being engineered in the lab, being an accident in the lab somewhere, or even a bioweapon. To that trinity, not knowing for sure, you know, with snakes to human beings, there's a 4th dimension to that trinity of not knowing for sure, having no official proof, but believing nonetheless it was snakes to human beings transmitted. But since do not know for sure, and there's a doubt, cannot rule out another possibility, XYZ. To that trinity, oh look at this. To that trinity, what do know 100% without a doubt is that before COVID, 93 days, yours truly, Adrian H. Born, Dragon Zero, captain of the Dragon Empire, androgynous pansexual founder of the Dancing Goddess and the Dragon Empire. One empire under the sun, under the stars on earth, for world peace, the national security, global freedom, securing global freedom. I do know for sure, without a doubt, is that before COVID, 93 days before. Yours truly independent security analyst and theorist. Look at that beautiful north Montreal, Hawk Island. East and south, you can't see the river from here, but nonetheless, I would love to see those buildings painted rainbow. They're a little bit too gray for my taste, or some green or some red or some yellow on them. The whole city painted some rainbow. It's beautiful nonetheless. And you can see the mountain range there, far in the background. And you can also see all the way to the end of the island, north. So that is overlooking north, Hawk Island, Montreal. And on this beautiful steps here, this beautiful rock, and this beautiful man-made, listen, this French art de l'ancien pan de ski, for the old ski pant, old ski something. And this one says repeat. And yours truly marching for the mission, vision and philosophy, the dancing goddess and the Dragon Empire in this Hawk Island, Montreal. Look at the beautiful bees. I was getting a bit chilly. Look at the beautiful bees, bees, bees. Mother Nature's the greatest artist. Please, on your knees in the black and gold and get the honey. Mold it, fold it, told it, scroll it, up and down and roll it. Yep, I say hold it. I don't own nobody, nothing zero, dragon zero. Yep, I don't flash a light, a rainbow with my sunshine. Yep, with the dark, and maybe just admit it. Freedom ain't easy. It's a double-edged sword. Look at those beautiful, beautiful bees. I'm gonna let them work. Gonna let the bees work and continue my down descent slope from Mount Royal, not Mount Royal, Outremont this time. Outremont, the other mountain, one of the three peaks of Mount Royal, Outremont. And what's the other one? Westmount, where the richest, most affluent neighborhood financially in Montreal is, not necessarily by merit or by talent or by karma, although they are. See, you can see how we're on the mountain and we overlook the city. That's the north part, Montreal North. It's that way, and the sun's gonna shine. See, I'm going down from the mountain now. I'm just gonna go down for like a lot. But see here, you can still see the rocks. Bees at work. Bees at work. Bees at work. Please, on your knees. Priestess of the goddess, Mother Nature, yep. I see shine it, yep. With that light on it. Black and golden, yep. Just me molding, yep. All that honey bee bless. All fruits, vegetables, legumes are made, created and produced by the dance of the goddess with her brother the sun. Now pierces those black gray clouds. And somewhere the sun is rising and setting at the moment. So the goddess, yes, I said goddess, 7-letter word that still offends, just like freedom still offends. I'm a universal revolutionary centrist. The 20th century I'd seen extreme left, communism, socialism, extreme right, fascism. Many millions died and perished. And my tiny hands Small hands, freedom is a double-edged sword. Cannot lift it solo, huh? My sister, friend, teacher. To the fourth dimension, to that trinity of being a sister, a friend, and a teacher. Adds my one and only financial sponsor. With her help, maybe I can lift it. No man or woman, or trans or androgynous like me, or pansexual like me, LGBTQ, straight, queer, can fight for the greater fight of freedom unless he has admitted some of his psychological dispositions, characters, past wrongs, hidden lusts, hidden fears, hidden struggles, and has retained his character and his nature and channeled the aggression, the violence into constructive purposes. If it will be up to me, work out, train, dance, love, wash your feet, wash your body, give you pleasure, massage, kiss, 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 kiss my allies and armies, those willingly loving, of course. A 9-to-5 job, write poetry. But of course, I'm open for business. Androgynous founder of the Dancing Goddess and the Dragon Empire. Yours truly, Adrian Hannah Dragon. Just the fool, really, who's looking for love. And sometimes my sisters, you gotta forget the brothers. But sometimes they don't know how to act when they know that love, you know. Forgive, but don't forget much. You know, so a holy letter word, W-H-O-R-E, whore. You know, very proudly, man. Called false names for no insecurities and not understanding, and a nature that's different characters. So, what's this? Red's my favorite color. What is it? I thought it was gonna be some fruits. It's not fruits, it's something else. There's beautiful yellow flowers. See? Tiny yellows. Ah, that's what it was. Mystery solved. So somebody had taken these. Forget the name now. See, flora and fauna, but of course we can call them rock, rates, ikes, Max. These are Max, and form a new language starting by these red, yours truly's favorite color. Green is the color, of course, of the Dancing Goddess Army, and red is the color of the Dragon Army. So somebody had taken some of these and they put them, crushed and put them on the ground. See, so it's red. This has the shades of red. Anyways, marching. Yours to lead an born Adrian Hannah Dragon, being reborn. Working out, training, exercising has been, is, and will be medicine and therapy for yours truly. I believe it is for many. Since day one, have been calling, advocating on my fitness journey, that is, of which I'm 72 pounds down now. I've been advocating, calling for the mass financing, my brothers and sisters, to work out, train, exercise, which will be a part of the Dancing Goddess and the Dragon Armies. The Dancing Goddess Army, officially titled International Integrated Dance League. Integrated now will be an all gender, all ages, all sexual orientation inclusive, and more cooperative. Dancing for Mother Nature in complementary covenant with the International Integrated Social Security Force, aka the Dragon Army, which will of course secure food, housing, and transport for all the three elements of civilization. Once you have those three elements of civilization, we will ensure The Dragon Army's mission, purpose, and philosophies will be mainly dietas, will be to ensure freedom. You gotta calling all willingly loving, just like paradoxically in my scenario, which predated COVID, and my workout general war integrated all body training system, which anybody willingly loving to be a member of the Dragon Army, of which yours truly, Dragon Zero, is the captain, founded thereof, has to be able to complete. These are the rules. You got 93 minutes. That's an hour and a half plus 3 minutes to do 100 push-ups, 100 squats, 100 hawks, 100 push-ups, 100 squats, 100 hawks. 93 minutes, a maximum of 13 repetitions per set, a minimum of 3 or anywhere in between, 7, 6, 7, 8, anywhere between 13 and 3, 13 max, 3 minimum. I've been doing, of course, sets of 10 times 10 is an easy count. So, however, once you start a 93-minute countdown on the clock, you don't stop. You march, you jog, you run, you walk fast pace and do it. 100 squats, 100 push-ups, 100 hawks. That trinity, the fourth dimension, integrates the cardio, which you got to do between sets, a minimum of 31. That's half a second plus 1 second. Marching, jogging, walking fast pace, preferably marching pace. Like me, I'm marching pace. And if you do it successfully, you're able to do it, you can be a member of the Dragon Army. All LL orders given by yours truly, Dragon Zero 2D Dragon Army, must be obeyed. No order will be given, but first and foremost to secure food, housing, and transport via public-private partnership. And thus the mission will be of the Dragon Army will be to ensure freedom. Freedom's got to be ensured. And once we ensure freedom, we can work towards health and joy and strength to joy, and vice versa. Encourage people to work out, train, exercise, volunteer. I've been advocating for the mass financing. All my brothers and sisters who, well, this one brothers because it's patriarchal, gotta be honest. It's patriarchal sports leagues. There's not even one women's sports leagues, let's be honest, that even makes close to the financial roles that men do. In the NFL, National Football League, NHL, National Hockey League, NBA, National Basketball Association, MLB, Major League Baseball, European soccer leagues. Since 1984, the average salaries are in the millions, right? As we're just listening today about how a new contracts for a few hockey players, 6 million. The average, and there's thousands of players in the NHL, is 6.6 million in the NHL. NFL is like 2.3 million. NBA is a few million. So they all average millions of dollars. Some make 3 million, others make 6, others make 7, some make 9, 10, even 11. Well, after 10 is million per year. Annual contract is less, not that many, but they're still an averaging in the millions. So even if somebody makes 1 million, somebody else makes 3 million, 5 million, 4 million, 6 million, 2.2 million a year. So since 1984, our society has rewarded football players, American football players, hockey players, soccer players, sports leagues, baseball players with millions of dollars, right? So I've been calling mass, advocating for the mass financing of my brothers and sisters to work out, train, exercise. So the Dragon Army, once those 3 elements are secured, food, housing, and transport, we can encourage people to work out, train, volunteer, and exercise, and make sure in the public, which is this public domain, this is the public. In private, you can get naked and dance naked all day and just do this. Well, once you step outside, you have a responsibility and liberty. Of course, my wish and will is to see in the corners, like on those rocks there, people to work out, train, exercise, dance, read, education. You can see my videos, I've been reading a lot, reading hours sometimes, in coffee. I love to read, work out, train, exercise, learn it. Of course, via the Dragon Army, International Citizen Integrated Social Security Force, what has since 1984, our society has been a lot of specialization. And the Dragon Army will also have to integrate by encouraging people and supporting volunteering and community work and learning about all the industries that exist in civilization, and a lot of traveling. And of course, food, housing, and transport secured to make sure there's no abuse. Something simple, XYZ, miles of travel for every citizen, ally, and subject and supporter around the empire. And to have food, housing secured, and of course, to have the housing, of course, so there's no abuse. So that can't change housing or every day, right? But to be relatively easy, unless sometimes people don't get along, be different in character, emotions, the music we like, the things we like to eat. So of course, food, housing, and transport to be secured. I'm also gonna let the public, the food and the corporations, fast food corporations, so supportive. To be honest, yours truly, Dragon Zero, I always said that if somebody secures or provides me with vegan, 3 meals a day vegan plus those pills that I need to take to get the vitamin B12 or something, I am willing. If anybody able to provide me that, right? Because during the COVID I realized how fucking useless yours truly born in '84 can be. As in this life, although in past lives was many a times a farmer. That's how useless I can be, right? Without food. And although all LL fruits, vegetables, legumes are made, created and designed, created and produced, that is, by the goddess that dances with her brother the sun, although all fruits, vegetables and legumes are made, produced and created by the dance of the goddess with her brother the sun, even those in ancient Egypt that are harvested by our brothers and sisters, farmers back then, as they are harvested today by our brothers and sisters. Those in ancient Egypt are harvested for the farmers then to build, maintain, or upgrade civilization, and even build those pyramids as they are today in Montreal, September 2nd, in order to build skyscrapers and in New York, Los Angeles, in China, Tel Aviv, to build, maintain, or upgrade civilization. And that is the motto of the Dancing Goddess Empire Army, that is. Dancing Goddess Army, which is a complementary covenant cooperative institution with the Dragon Army. Dancing Goddess Army to organize mass dancing events for the mass cleaning of the oceans, rivers, waterways, lakes, forests. Organizing mass dancing events integrated. Officially the Dancing Goddess Army. It's called the International Integrated Dance League. I'm calling the NFL, NHL, NBA, MLB, all the patriarchal sports institutions to give no less than half, 50% of all their finances in order to, and they can dance too. It's going to be integrated. It's not just going to be women or people who identify as women, trans, men, women, all genders, identifications, all sexual orientations. Will be a cooperative, although we can have competitions and cooperations between people who can dance professionally. It's going to be cooperative for Mother Nature, who's the greatest artist, who dances with her brother, the sun. in order to make, create, and produce all fruits, vegetables, and legumes. And after yours truly, Adrian Hannah Dragon is gone, androgynous pansexual founder of the dancing goddess and the dragon empire. Dance in my name. My name, may my allies armies be blessed with healing, need be regeneration, strength, wisdom, knowledge, power, force, wisdom, love, and joy. For the rest, keep my holy, sacred, and divine name, Adrian Hannah Dragon, out of your mouth. If it's not for blessing, is yours truly born, Adrian H. Dragon who died during COVID. Being reborn as yours truly, Adrian Hannah Dragon, pansexual founder of the dancing goddess and the dragon empire. I'm gonna bust a dance move right now. Beautiful crows. Sun's shining nice strongly now. Thank you, goddess, that danced with her brother sun who had cleared in the sun, had cleared the dark gray black clouds for yours truly to march home, even by your light and life and light, and no prophet, no king, nobody has, is, or will dethrone my king, the sun. So yours truly, after yours truly is gone, dance in my name, Adrian Hannah Dragon, androgynous, pansexual founder of the dancing goddess and the dragon army. It's a bit windy, it's a bit chilly, not that chilly, but it's dropped a few degrees since yesterday. However, now it seems to be warming up and it's a beautiful sky. And that's the sky of the goddess. And that's her temple, the greatest daughter is the goddess that dances with her brother the sun, and she will dance long after yours truly's bones are gone. Back to the earth and part of me, part above. Beautiful sun, a new heaven and earth, the dance of the goddess and yours truly, Adrian Hannah Dragon, dance, continuing the march, marching home on this It's a beautiful sky. Although it looks like it might rain a bit. Or maybe not. Could be some rain. On the march, marching back to headquarters. Gonna be taking a route. It's gonna be the least populated, so don't have to navigate. March. I mean, intersecting the people, gotta stay away. Although I'm vaccinated, I don't want to do too much moving around on the sideways. Although here, gonna have to do a little bit of a U-turn. And There we have it. Nice and easy. Yours truly continuing the march. As always, at 3 hours you will interrupt. That is the allotted setting. Maybe I could change the setting, but not that. 3 hours, I think it's quite enough. Again, back to the COVID. My trinity, first and foremost, do not know for sure what caused COVID. Second, believe it was snakes to human beings. And third, since I don't know for sure and my belief is not confirmed, I cannot rule out another possibility. That stated, a that is a fourth dimension to that trinity of not knowing for sure, believing it was snakes to human beings which transmitted it, and three, thus not knowing, having a doubt in my belief that it's snakes to human beings. By that fact, cannot rule out another possibility. And so, since cannot rule out another possibility, cannot rule out that it could be an accident in the lab, a man-made experiment gone wrong, a bioweapon, or something else. To that trinity of not knowing, believing in snakes, and cannot rule out another possibility, fourth dimension, to that trinity, what do know 100% without any doubt whatsoever is that before COVID, about 93 days or so, October 17th, yours truly, Adrian H. Born Dragon Zero, captain of the Dragon Army, Dragon Empire, dancing goddess in the Dragon Empire, one empire under the sun, under the stars on earth. October, yours truly was alarmed as a world peace advocate, as a student scholar of history, war, civilization, geopolitics, an independent security analyst and theorist. Yours truly, alarmed by what had transpired and up to that point in time, created the General War Integrated Total Body Training System, aka the 300 workout, designed, made, and created to go hand in hand with the World War III scenario. October 17 was the first session of the General War Integrated Total Body Training System. October 17. I performed 213 sessions in my room, office, and temple, where I'd been converted into a gymnasium where I had lost more than 72 pounds. Working out, training, exercising has been, is, and will continue to be medicine and therapy for yours truly, as I believe it is for many. So created a new workout, which paradoxically, in a providential parallel way, in an eerie way as well, I created it to go hand in hand with the World War III scenario, since as a student scholar of history, wars, geopolitics, and civilizations, was saying in my heart, mind, and body, my analysis, due to the events such as the US-China trade war, which the Trump administration started at the beginning of 2018, and which of course China retaliated it, imposing tariffs on more than 665 billion worth of goods from China, imported goods from China, and China retaliated, putting tariffs of their own on imports from the USA. The arrest of Meng Guanzhou, aka Cathy Meng, by Canadian authorities in order to honor an extradition treaty with the USA. Cathy Meng, aka Meng Guanzhou, is the chief financial officer and daughter of Huawei, the biggest telecommunications smartphone equipment maker, who had overtaken Apple and Samsung to become the biggest smartphone telecommunication equipment maker in the world. So taking those factors into consideration, taking those factors into consideration, my analysis was that I say we, Canada, North America, NATO member countries to the West, if you will, the free world, we're on a path to World War III. Also created a new workout program. You can check it back October 17th under my Rises account. And of course, you can see me buying with $37 that I had saved 37 cans of sardines, because of course, envisioning World War III scenario, the disruption of supply chains, food, and the normal necessities of life. So I said I'm gonna ration, I did which different things like putting aside food for 40 days and buying food and working out, training, doing the exercise. So 93 days later, the COVID health and financial crisis, of course, hit the world. Right. Now, I got my 2 vaccines. I got vaccinated right there. The forehead of the goddess tattoo. I got my vaccine passport, got 2 COVID Pfizer shots. I'm willing to get the 3rd. From what I hear, Israel is now administering to all the population that's more than 12 years of age the 3rd shot, because they have the Delta variants increasing. So I had my 2 vaccines. I got the COVID pass, but I had COVID back. I was very sick and diseased. It was like death, pestilence, and disease. It was like, so what is this? I was so sick. And it was end of January. End of January 2020. Until about February 20th. About 22 days, very sick, very ill, very diseased. So I had COVID. It was exactly the symptoms. Coughing, fever. Coughing, fever, problems breathing. And so that was end of January 2020 until February 20th. Exactly when, due to COVID, the stock market crash began. The COVID-induced stock market crash began, of course, February 20th, 2020, and ended about April 7th. April 7th, 2020. It started, according to Wikipedia, whatever, it started February 20. And it ended about January. It started about January and ended about April 7th. Started February 20th. Ended about April 7th. More or less. At least according to Wikipedia. So it triggered recessions, depressions worldwide. More or less. More or less. February 20th, 2020. It started February 20th, ended about April 7th, triggering recessions, in some places depressions, economic, commercial, financial, due to COVID. And providentially, in a parallel, paradoxical way, eerie way, in my scenario, what triggers World War III? It's a stock market crash, which triggers a global financial collapse. That was in my scenario. A stock market crash triggers a global financial collapse. That was part of my scenario. So I based it on analysis, US-China trade war, socioeconomic factors such as the debt per Canadian household reaching record levels in November 2018, per household income ratio. The ratio of household debt per household income was like, I think, total November 6, 2018. I think it had been 156, record breaking, so it was the highest. So of course it's not sustainable, and due to interest can afford less and less goods because you got to service the interest. The dancing goddess and the dragon empire. Advocates calls, of course, for the creation of the global central bank by debt refusion, refusing all the public and the private debt, creating a global central bank in order to issue a universal unit of exchange and having an interest rate of a maximum of 10%. 10%. 10% interest. Now we have 13, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Even more than 20, 22, 25 some credit cards and loans, right? So 10%, and of course creating the global, the bank of the goddess and the dragon, which yours truly has founded with a credit from the goddess that dances with the brother of the sun, and the sun who's the eye of the dragon, with trillions of push-ups, trillions of squats, trillions of kisses, trillions of marching steps, trillions of tickles, trillions of hugs as the credit. And yours truly now, and the ascent. Continuing the march to the workout, and that's the deal. Creating a global central bank by my theory, which for many years of suffering, struggling, loneliness, precarious employment, chronic illness in this Hawk Island, Montreal. Had written financial theory, millions of poetry, short stories, ideas for scripts, movies, songs, and amongst other social, financial, economic, political reform for ensuring freedom. One of it is called debt refusion theory. DBT as in debt, refusion, REFUS ION, refusion theory. So this theory to be put into practice, simply taking all existing public and private debt. My private is $10,000. Paid my rent yesterday. My rent, thanks to my friend, teacher, oftentimes teacher, the one I love and call sister. Fourth Dimension is my one and only financial sponsor at the moment. I had paid rent. My rent's paid for September. And so the rent being paid, food for today I got what I showed it, $5 meal including a salad, chicken, 2 types of potatoes and sauce and salad, $4.99. Had tax, it was like $5.75 with tax. So I'm good for food for today. Got some stored for at least if a goddess forbid nuclear attack. And from what we know, North Korea has development of the Hwangdong 16 can reach all the continental North America, so it could reach all the way to here, Montreal, Hawk Island, if they launch a missile. I am calling Dragon Army to have something as the Iron Dome, part of NORAD Dragon Army, Elon Musk, to be able to intercept those potential missiles who could potentially be nuclear armed from North Korea. In theory, a missile could have been launched at 3:58 p.m. EST time and could be on the way. I take 93 minutes to get it. So in theory, a missile from North Korea could be launched and marching to headquarters. That developed missiles which can reach up to the East Coast, including New York, Montreal, all the way to furthest reaches of the East Coast, which Montreal, Hawk Island is the East Coast in North America, EST time. And in the case of a nuclear attack, of course, we would see a white flash. We would see depending on the warhead type, depending on the yield, nuclear yield, could be a white flash, and could be so. Anyways, if let's say food sources are disrupted, I have food to survive with. See if I stretch it out for a month. Got some cans of sardines, some noodles. I have to say the most affordable on the market were the ones from China, like ready to do noodles. You just pour hot water on them. In terms of calories too. And those were the ones. I've eaten some before and didn't get sick, depending on the flavor, depending on the spices, of course, that put in it. But generally my stomach took it well and filling. So 3 of those bags could survive for a day. So if I still have about a 3 and 3, that means I have 36. So 9. So I should have 27 left. 27 is 9 days. So just that, 3 per day if I stretch it. 1 a day, that would be to work out less and just to survive on it. So in theory I have food for, from what I know that I have, I think a maximum of 37 days. perhaps close, but not all. So I'll die almost 38 days. I'll die almost 30 days. 38 days. Or something like that. So, gonna go check if the house that I've been checking is still available. It needed some repairs, and I'm gonna go check if it's still available on the market. So yours truly, Adrian H Dragon 0 on the march. Just finished a good workout. Gotta go shower. Hands are a bit dirty. However, do not intend to enter any public domain. Private, that is. That's my own. It's a bit chilly on the chilly side in Hawk Island, Montreal. Looks like it is still on the market, the house here, although it does need some repairs. I love the green top above it, see? Although there looks to be a lot of work needed. There's moss grown on it. Like the squirrels are happy. There it is. A willingly loving volunteer. Let's see if the sign is still there. Is it still on the market? Oh, it seems like the sign has been taken off. I did a video yesterday, I believe, and the sign was still there. It's Bridget I something. Ingram. Bridget I Ingram. Gonna have to check my video. Anyways, looks like it's in need of some work. I think the sign has been taken off. Maybe it's been a few years that's uninhabited. The dancing goddess in the Dragon Empire, Adrian Hannah Dragon. Volunteers for that house there needs some work. I'll give you massages, washing of the hands and body. That house here. We move this neighborhood now in Westmount, richest, most affluent, financially, commercially, economically, not necessarily by merit or by talent, although some have, and by entrepreneurship, tech or artistic, nouveau riche, moved in Westmount. However, much of the wealth second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh generation. Going back headquarters. So again, the paradox. Oh yes, before I forget, important. So the establishment of a global central bank in order to issue a universal unit of exchange to be done by debt refusing all ALL, public and private debt. My private is $10,000. I'm already in the red minus, although pay $4 a month for protection, overdraft protection, so it doesn't charge me $37.89 if I go into minus. $4 a month. Rent being paid, he also is good. Beautiful lines. So refusing all public and private debt, including my own. If I'm X1, you're X2, and food smells so good. X. If I'm X1, that means you're X2, and there's tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions, hundreds of millions of X's in Canada, US, say North America, Germany, Israel, free world of X's, of course. So taking all private and public debt, my private is 10,000, yours, and all the X's of private is X, and the public would be Y, and that formula would be simple. Be X, all X's, X times all X's, whatever X plus XX plus all the X's, 100 million, millions, hundreds of millions of X's, hundreds of different individual citizens across the free world are in debt, of course. And so the public and the private, if X is the private, Y is the public, so Y would be Canada, total debt of Canada with the IMF, World Bank. So taking that equation, taking the X's would have to addition. It's an addition, right? So I have to add it, all the X's together, and then add all the Y's together, and then basically just add all the X's and all the Y's. So if Y is 1 is Canada, Y2 would be United States, Y3 would be Germany, Y4 would be Israel, and so on. It's 37 countries of the Dancing Goddess and the Dragon Alliance, calling Israel to become the 31st NATO member ASAP. So whatever the number is, 37 countries, 77, 93, 156. Taking all the X's and the Y's put together, the number, making the addition, that number being refused, not cancelled, not annulled, no amnesty, but refusion. So in a way it would be a certain amnesty, certain cancellation, but not necessarily directly. Look at that. That is the south. It's a beautiful, but over there it's closed for COVID, so can't go in to check it. But it's a beautiful view. You see part of the river St. Lawrence that surrounds Hawk Island, Montreal. So all that private and public debt together, all those X's and Y's, take that number in US dollars, create a global central bank as a credit. So that number would be the initial credit before any money creation and infusion of the, so that with that number, whatever it is, a few trillions, I assume, and yours truly, Adrian Hannah Dragon, has put hundreds of millions of trillions of billions of trillions of kisses from the goddess that sends a kiss, the goddess of infinite space, infinite stars above, that sends a kiss to the sister that dances with her brother, the sun. And the sun is the eye of the dragon. There's trillions, billions of trillions of push-ups, squats, hawks, marching steps as the credit. So taking all that debt, public and private, XY's, number, refusing it, creating the global central bank to issue a universal unit of exchange by biometrics. The voice, the hand, and the eye are unique biometric identifiers. Creating the two institutions, financing the two institutions of the International Citizen Integrated Social Security Force, aka the Dragon Army, officially International Citizen Integrated Social Security Force, as it would be as in my scenario, World War III scenario, to go with my General War Integrated Total Body Training System, which had the solution was, in my scenario, mobilizing, look how beautiful it is, mobilizing 1% of the adult population of NATO, North Atlantic Treaty Organization member nations of NATO countries, NATO countries. Look at that. So you can see part of the river. Part of the St. Lawrence River. It's a beautiful view from here. So we're still going down. Down from the mountain, because this is the third peak. This is Westmount. So anyways, we're fusing. See there how beautiful it is? So that is the south. You can see part of the river there. South. Hawk Island Montreal. So refusing all public and private debt. Creating the universal unit of exchange by biometrics. And voicing the unique I, our unique identifiers. Getting the global central bank, issue a universal unit of exchange, and finance the international citizen integrated social security force.
He said he wants to go to a lookout.
AKA the Dragon Army. Complementary cooperative covenant institution. Now you can see part of the river a lot, see? Complementary covenant cooperative institution with the National Integrated Dance League, Dancing Goddess Army. Of course, to be complementary to each other in a covenant cooperative way. Dancing Goddess Army to organize mass dancing events across the world for the mass financing of the cleaning of the oceans, rivers, waterways, lakes, mountain forests, thus attaining harmony between civilization and nature, and the Dragon Army to secure, that is rather ensure freedom. Once we have ensured freedom, once you have ensured freedom by securing the three elements aforementioned by this global central bank to finance the two institutions of the Dancing Goddess and the Dragon Army, to attain harmony between civilization and nature, and ensure freedom by securing the three elements of civilization: food, housing, and transport for all, with simple, effective rules, efficient, simple rules to people, citizens, subjects, allies of the empire, or for XYZ reasons want to move or to travel and encourage traveling to the free world and beyond. People to get to connect and see this planet Earth, Mother Nature, the forgotten goddess, whose these trees are but her hairs, the hairs on her body as she dances with her bird, the sun, and receives the kiss from infinite space, infinite stars above. Her sister. So securing freedom, ensuring freedom, the Dragon Army, it's the philosophy. The motto of the Dragon Army is, of course, nobody is born a dragon, not even yours truly. My surname is indeed Dragon, but barely remember my biological father, and there's a joke that the mother you're always sure, and the father sometimes could be a doubt. Anyways, besides my friend, oftentimes teacher, the one I love and call sister, I really don't have much family, but all willingly loving to be my family. Yours truly, Adrian Hannah Dragon, Dancing Goddess and Dragon Empire. Write, comment, DM, or in my official volunteer representative, Retziela Yellwork. Retziela Yellwork. Retziela Yellwork. I'm gonna pronounce it properly by September 11th. Hopefully when this 10-day special rite then I'm marching holy rite, working out, trading, purifying, cleaning, reordering my romance in temple. Will end since I began it yesterday, so it is gonna be 10 days. Started yesterday was September 1st. So all willingly loving to be my family, welcome. And so to organize mass dance events, to dance for world peace, and to attain harmony between civilization and nature. And I'm not sure I can pass through there. The trottoir. It says trottoir barrier. What does it say? And go parallel. Look at this beautiful greenery here. Look. Look at this beautiful green. See? These beautiful white flowers. Let's see, does it smell? Not at all. Not at all. Hey, try another one. Barely. I tried the last one. Nah. She's the charm, as they say. Doesn't smell at all, but it looks beautiful white. However, there's no smell whatsoever. Those are beautiful though. So continuing marching. This is my favorite street. It's called Sunny on the sunny side. Sunny side. But not so sunny anymore. The street is called Sunny Side. One word, sunny. S-U-N-N-Y, Sunny Side. This street, see? There you go. See, Sunny Side. Sunny Side and Lexington and Sunnyside. It's yours truly continuing the march for world peace, international justice, and global freedom. Securing, ensuring yours truly freedom is what yours truly, Adrian Hannah Dragon, is all about. A public-private partnership, global central bank aforementioned, by refusing all existing public and private debt. Here's a beautiful white too. That's the dance move. So refusing all private and public debt, creating the global central bank by biometrics in order to mass finance the creation of the two complementary covenant institutions of the dancing goddess and the dragon army, officially titled International Citizen Integrated Social Security Force, just as envisioned in my scenario, which in a nearly paradoxical providential parallel way resembles the COVID-19 health and financial crisis. However, it also offered a solution, and the solution was, in my scenario, the mobilization 1% of the citizens of adult population of NATO North Atlantic Treaty Organization member nations, mass integration of that population, 1% of willingly loving citizens across NATO, to integrate with all public and private security forces, armed forces, create a new institution in order to secure food, housing and transport, and make sure people follow the hygienic protocols in public. Love to get dirty, but we gotta get back clean, because staying dirty will get germs, disease, microbes. So gotta keep on royal lofty. Who streets, Dragon Army and the Dancing Goddess and the Dragon Army streets. They're kept clean, public domain. And so, just as envisioned in the scenario, which of course resembles the COVID-19 health and financial crisis, and resembles it, predates it by about 93 days. Since my first workout session was October 17, 2019, 213 sessions down. So since it resembles it, that's what I have began advocating for: mass financing, creation of the International Citizen Integrated Social Security Force, aka the Dragon Army, just as envisioned in my scenario. Because in my scenario, World War III, a stock market crash causes a global financial collapse, which subsequently triggers World War III. Like I said, in theory, a ICBM, intercontinental ballistic missile, could be heading for us from North Korea, nuclear armed, in theory, because they built a year and a half ago or something like that. A year ago, they tested a one with capabilities to reach, supposedly, and this is confirmed by most Canadian, United States, NATO allies, and Israeli intelligence, that they have a few ICBMs capable of reaching all the way to Hawk Island, Montreal, New York, all the eastern all the eastern North American East Coast. And of course, from what we know, they have nuclear warheads, so they could put a nuclear yield on the warhead. A warhead with a nuclear yield, and could be potentially nuclearly armed, nuclear yield on the ICBM Hwang Song 16 or 1718, something like that. So just as in my scenario, there was the solution. In my scenario, stock market crash causes a global financial collapse, triggers World War III. I have been an M, and although now I think it's, I don't know if I will, because at this point in time I think it's going to be maybe too late, but still a world peace advocate, independent artist, athlete, activist, androgynous, pansexual, founder of the Dancing Goddess Dragon Empire. But I have been advocating for the re-establishment of cordial, mutually beneficial, friendly relations with China. I think that many in the West, due to XYZ reasons, fail to understand China fully and see China only as a one-party communist state, which paradoxically since 1989 they've been able to maintain their one-party state rule. However, China is much more than that. It is a civilization that more than 5,000 years old, which has rich, complex, diverse cultural, linguistic, financial, architectural, technical, agricultural, spiritual, religious, philosophical traditions that date back to more than 5,000 years. It's like Western civilization, if we are tracing Western civilization to, let's say, the Bible, which is more mystic, more esoteric. It's not literal in many of the Bible stories, right? but it is from ancient Egypt, right? The story of Jacob, who became Israel, of course, patriarch of the mysterious patriarch of the 12 tribes, who struggles all night and he gets injured, survives a mortal injury. Yours truly has survived also a near fatal, near mortal head injury, a black sword on my head, which providentially, paradoxically, in a paradoxical, parallel, providential way, triggered a acquired savant syndrome, very rare, but acquiring new skills, although some memory blanks, lost a lot of memory. I remember past life incarnations, a few, but nonetheless some memories, of course. Some memories. Listen, I'm not perfect. I'm not gonna be self-righteous. I lust, I love, I dealt with XYZ, was suicidal, struggled, depressed, broke, blood, sweat, and tears. That motto of the Dragon Army is nobody is born a dragon. Not even yours truly with a surname Dragon, D-R-A-G-A-N, born. I haven't seen, barely remember my biological father, if the one that I know to be is, because like I said, mother you can always, although I'm on my own for many years. I've been on my own, and the past years the constant in my life has been my friend, who's oftentimes a teacher, and the one I love and call sister, who's really a spiritual sister. I believe in past lives we were blood family many a times. Not willingly, all others willingly loving. To be yours truly, Adrian Hannah Dragon's allies, family. Pledge your allegiance, legions. Androgynous pansexual founder of the dancing goddess and the Dragon Army for world peace, the national justice, and securing global freedom, whose tiny hands by my soul though cannot lift that double-edged sword of freedom unless my friend is oftentimes a teacher, and the one I love and call a sister helps. And blood, sweat, and tears, and yours truly, universal revolutionary centrism is the way, my philosophy for the 21st century. 20th century we saw extreme left in communism, socialism, which authoritarian didn't ennoble. Not all bad, of course, XYZ. Better wages, better protection for the workers. And the extreme right of fascism. That's a beautiful red one. Cine, see you yesterday. Extreme right, fascism, nationalism, racism. It's not easy. It took me more than 13.3 years to admit the public can be open that I'm bisexual, right? Only 7 years ago, came out in the open. Yes, Dragon Zero is a rainbow dragon sometimes. Motto of the Dragon Army is nobody is born a dragon. You become one through blood, sweat, and tears, willingly loving, admitting certain things, and being open, and of course be able to do the general war integrated total body training system. 93 minutes to do 100 push-ups, 100 squats, 100 Hawks, Trinity Hawks, push-up squats, 100 for each, maximum 13 repetitions per set, minimum 3 anywhere in between, 7, 10 like me, 8, 3, whatever, between 13 and 3, 13 max, 3 minimum. And marching, jogging, walking fast pace, minimum 31 seconds in between. 31 seconds of marching, jogging, walking fast pace is required. So once you start the 93-minute countdown, the 93-minute clock You don't stop. You got 93 minutes, an hour and a half to do the aforementioned 100 push-ups, 100 squats, 100 hawks, 100 squats, 100 hawks, 100 push-ups. Push-ups, 100. Squats, 100. Hawks, 100. 93 minutes. Maximum 13 reps per set, minimum 3 or anywhere in between, 7, 6. I've been doing reps at 10. 10 times 10 is easy, gives you 100 free, so you got to do 10 times 10. Push-ups, 100. 10 times 10. Push-ups, hawks, 10 times 10. Squats, so that gives you 300, right? That gives you 300. No stopping once you start the 93-minute countdown. You got to march, jog, walk, fast pace. Minimum 31 seconds. In between each set, whether you do squats, push-ups, hawks, in whatever order. That's what you gotta do. Gotta march, jog, walk, fast pace. You're able to do it. You're eligible to be the next dragon, as I am Dragon Zero. If you're able to do it within the rules. Try again, give up, try again. Can't do it. Can't do it, try again. Took me years to lose 72 pounds. 72 pounds down, it's 5 more to go, 77. Make it 77, 72 pounds down. So if you can do it within the rules, you can be the next dragon. As I am becoming Dragon Zero to blood, sweat and tears. Thousands of push-ups, thousands of squats, thousands of hawks. 213 sessions of the General War Integrated Total Body Training System down. 87 to go, because initially I said I'm gonna do 300 workouts, 300 sessions. That is, takes me about an hour average, sometimes less. When I rushed once, the most rush, well, in theory it cannot be less than, because even if you do 31 seconds minimum with the maximum 13 reps per set, it could be like 31 minutes. So still gonna half an hour. However, I'm averaging about an hour with warm up, 5-10 minutes. I'm averaging about an hour. Sometimes I went to 70 minutes, 66 minutes. I think the longest was 77 minutes when I stretched it out. I did a lot of cardio, a few. 213 down, 87 to go. I guess this one, well, because now for the next months I'm going to be working on the mountains, so I guess I can count them as a General War Integrated Total Body Training System in nature. A step-by-step fitness journey. Nobody is born a dragon, you become one. Not even yours truly born with a surname dragon. So it implies the philosophy that not because of heredity, not because of past creed, birth, whatever, or dragons are the ones who will ensure freedom for other dragons. So that takes a lot of courage to live that sword, and if you are racism or whatever, got prejudices, you gotta admit them. That you're dealing with, the emotions XYZ. You gotta admit them, and all ALL orders given by yours truly Dragon Zero must be obeyed by the Dragon Army. So just like in my scenario, mobilizing 1% of citizenry, willing, loving citizenry from Canada, US, NATO, North Atlantic, Treaty Organization member countries, integrating with all public and private security forces, creating the Dragon Army, which will ensure freedom for future generations, and by securing the 3 elements of civilization: food, housing, and transport. Those 3 elements secured, we will be ready for the next pandemic, a future generation if COVID mutates. Big, I think that's 3G, it could be even 4G. A big 3G or 4G antennas. I was just checking because I saw the color red, which is the official color of the Dragon Army. The Dancing Goddess Army is green. The red and green official colors of the Dancing Goddess and the Dragon Army. Armies, red for the Dragon Army, green for the Goddess Army, and red and green for the Dancing Goddess and the Dragon Empire, which are one empire. The Dancing Goddess and the Dragon Empire, one empire. The sun and the stars on earth. The anthem will be a mixture of classical, rock, pop, rap, techno, soundtrack music with no lyrics, but it will be children laughing and children playing. That is gonna be the anthem. Children laughing and children playing. So officially, there's no lyrics. There's children laughing and playing. I'm gonna have to mask up, although the video is gonna end in 93 seconds. So securing food, housing, and transport. And once we have these three secure, we can encourage people to volunteer, work out, train, exercise, do community work. And of course, in the public domain, there's people working out, training, exercising, dancing, kissing, making love. My allies and armies are vaccinated. Don't waste time, start kissing. Start hugging. Start kissing. Become cloudy all of a sudden. Yours truly, we go off in 10 seconds. Let's bust a dance move. Adrian Hannah Dragon to my allies and armies. Be blessed in my name with healing, health, wealth, joy, strength, regeneration. To the rest,